This last weekend that was just finished now, we had a silence retreat in a very beautiful place in the south of Argentina near Bariloche. And silence, of course, is something that we're not very much used to, but we were in such a beautiful place, and so there was an opportunity to go a little bit beyond words. And of course, behind everything, there's a truth that we somehow need to get in touch with. But to do that, I have to sort of go a little bit beyond my ego and see the things behind the things, see what's there. For example, sounds actually happen on a background of silence. So what is the silence behind the sounds? What is the deeper nature of things behind the nature? If we look at a tree, for example, we look at a rock or a cloud or a star or a moon or the sun, there's something much deeper about the process of existence that these things are part of. Now, if I just see the things separate, I may get confused, but if I go deeper, I'll see something that's quite uniform. There is a reality behind the things that is part of a sort of an internal process. And in the same way, when I look at myself, I also can get confused by different aspects of my personality, different things that I think about, different memories that are recorded in me that hold me or imprison me because I can't let them go. Naturally, those things also happen on the background of a deeper process. So we've got two natures happening. We've got the outside nature going on, and the days rolling by, the seasons coming and going, and internally also there's a lot of things happening in a constant way. But in both cases there is a subtle internal process behind matter and behind the soul that are connected with each other. And if I can connect my deeper self with the things that are happening, then I can really dance better with whatever's going on. I can really flow better, and I can communicate better. One of the exercises that we gave the people was for them to see what they learned from nature. So I sent them out, and they had to write a conversation with something that they saw in front of them. And it could have been a mountain, could have been a plant or a rose, a flower, or the lake. It's a beautiful lake where we were. The trees were losing their leaves because it was autumn. Very, very beautiful colors. So what is it that something in the nature teaches me? For example, I was sitting on a beach. It was actually a pebble beach. It wasn't a sandy beach, and there were some very beautiful pebbles. And I saw one that was perfectly oval shaped, and that reminded me of the fact that oval means sort of egg. It means sort of creation or creativity. Maybe the seed of myself is like an egg-shaped thing or an oval-shaped thing. My seed, me the seed. But it was very strong because it's a rock, right? But at the same time it was very shiny. There were lots of little bits of something that was shining out from the rock. So I thought, I need to be a little bit like that. I need to be firmer. So I started to talk to the rock. A bit strange, but there's a lot of lessons in just stopping and watching, observing what's going on, and see if I can open my eyes. I can learn from every single thing that happens. I can learn from the insects. I can learn from the ants, the bees, the birds. I can learn from the trees and the clouds and the wind and the seasons. But what is it that I'm learning? Basically, there is this beautiful nature outside, but also there's beautiful nature inside. And that beauty, my inner beauty and that beauty, have to somehow connect with each other. And then I can sort of feel, okay, as a spiritual being, as a soul, I have very beautiful qualities. And if I look at the nature when it's in a state of perfection, it's amazing. So when I'm perfect and that's perfect, wow, both of the things are sort of very much connected with each other. And I can relate between my nature and that nature and be okay, in any situation. So silence brings me these deep insights about my own nature and the nature of things outside. And so any time you get a chance to practice silence, even for a few hours, in which you can open your mind and observe and see the things as they are, then it's a great investment of your time and energy.